The Dbl D Bar Ranch is more than just a ranch. It represents a legacy of excellence in cattle breeding, rooted in the heart of Texas. Founded in the late 90s by Doyle and Dorothy Sanders, the ranch started with a clear goal to raise the highest quality cattle. Texas, world-renowned for its cattle-raising tradition, was the perfect setting for this dream to come true. What began as a small farm has now become one of the most respected names in the state's cattle industry, synonymous with innovation, quality, and dedication. Today, the Dbl D Bar Ranch specializes in the Beefmaster breed, one of the most renowned in the cattle industry. The choice of this breed was no accident. Beefmasters are known for their unique combination of traits such as high performance, heat resistance, and fertility, traits essential for raising cattle in Texas's hot and dry climate. Furthermore, the breed is highly valued for its excellent quality meat production, which not only guarantees the continuation of ranch operations, but also recognition in the international market. In today's video, we'll dive into what makes Dbl D Bar Ranch so special, exploring everything from their breeding practices to the history and values that guide their operations. Come discover what lies behind a legacy built over more than 2 decades of dedication to high-quality cattle farming. The story of Dbl D Bar Ranch starts with a simple yet grand dream. Doyle and Dorothy Sanders, a couple passionate about cattle farming, realized the need to create a ranch that would be synonymous with quality and tradition. In 1997, with much determination and the support of their vision for the future, they founded the ranch in the state of Texas, a region known for its rich heritage in cattle farming. The name Dbl D Bar was chosen as a tribute to the dedication and hard work that the founders put into creating the ranch. Every letter, every part of the name symbolized a commitment to excellence. From the beginning, the ranch was designed to be different from the rest, more than just a cattle operation. Dbl D Bar would be a center of innovation, focusing on genetic improvement and the development of cattle with exceptional traits. Over the years, Dbl D Bar Ranch expanded and became a leader in the industry in Texas. The ranch stood out for its ability to raise Beefmaster cattle, a breed that perfectly adapts to the state's conditions and has one of the best performances in the high-quality meat market. The commitment to genetics and innovation made Dbl D Bar Ranch a reference in the national scene, and little by little, it also gained recognition in the international market. The legacy that started with a simple dream of Doyle and Dorothy Sanders is now a success story, an example of dedication and vision for future generations of ranchers. One of the keys to Dbl D Bar Ranch's success is its innovative and scientifically driven approach to cattle breeding. From the very beginning, Doyle and Dorothy Sanders invested in the genetics of their herds, recognizing that selecting animals with the best genetic traits would be essential for ensuring excellence in meat production and herd health. The genetic selection practice at Dbl D Bar Ranch is rigorous and strategic. The ranch utilizes artificial insemination, a modern technique that allows for the selection of high-performance bulls from different locations, ensuring the introduction of superior traits into the herd. Additionally, the use of advanced genetic analysis technologies, such as molecular genetics, has allowed ranchers to identify the best animals for breeding, improving meat quality and the animal's resistance to diseases. Dbl D Bar Ranch also stands out for its adaptation of the Beefmaster breed to the hot and arid climate of Texas. Through a continuous selection process, the ranch has been able to enhance the cattle's traits, ensuring not only excellent quality meat, but also more resilient cattle. Capable of thriving in the demanding Texan environment, these genetic selection practices are crucial to the ranch's ongoing success and have been the foundation for Dbl D Bar Ranch's growth and recognition in the international market. The commitment to quality and genetic innovation is one of the greatest legacies the ranch has left for modern cattle farming. The excellence of Dbl D Bar Ranch wasn't confined to the borders of Texas. Over the years, the ranch began to gain international recognition for the quality of its products and innovation in cattle breeding practices. Dbl D Bar Ranch's global expansion is a reflection of its commitment to excellence and sustainable cattle farming development. One of the milestones of this international expansion was the introduction of the Beefmaster breed into markets beyond the United States. In 2009, the ranch began collaborating with the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, to bring Beefmaster cattle to Thailand, an initiative that aimed not only to expand the ranch's market, but also to foster the exchange of cattle farming knowledge between the two countries. This move was a turning point, as it not only helped establish the Beefmaster breed as a viable option for international cattle farming, but also facilitated the exchange of technology and knowledge with the Asian market. Furthermore, Dbl D Bar Ranch was also a driving force in the growth of Beefmaster in European markets, especially between 2014 and 2025. The ranch began supplying cattle to breeders in several European countries with great success. The Beefmaster's adaptation to the climate and conditions of Europe was a clear example of how the genetics and breeding practices at Dbl D Bar Ranch were shaping global cattle farming. Throughout this journey, the ranch not only promoted the Beefmaster breed, but also shared valuable knowledge about management and breeding techniques, positively impacting the global cattle farming industry. This international expansion solidified Dbl D Bar Ranch as a global leader in Beefmaster cattle breeding, raising the ranch's reputation to new heights and highlighting its commitment to quality and innovation. Dbl D Bar Ranch's success isn't limited to high-quality cattle breeding and international expansion. The ranch also has a deep commitment to the local community and social responsibility. From the very beginning, Monsieur Doyle and Dorothy Sanders believed that, in order to achieve true success, it was necessary to contribute to the well-being of the surrounding community and promote knowledge about sustainable cattle farming and environmental preservation. One of Dbl D Bar Ranch's main ways of engaging with the community is through supporting and encouraging educational programs, particularly those aimed at training young ranchers. The ranch is a strong supporter of the Junior Beefmaster Breeders Association, JBBA, an organization that provides young people with a platform to learn about cattle farming and the livestock market. Through the JBBA, Dbl D Bar Ranch offers mentorship and training opportunities for the next generation of ranchers, passing on their knowledge and values about cattle farming. Furthermore, the ranch has also distinguished itself by participating in symposia and educational events, both in Texas and internationally. During these events, Dbl D Bar Ranch shares its best practices, from genetic selection to sustainable management techniques. The goal is to promote continuous learning and the development of practices that respect the environment while ensuring economic success in cattle farming. This not only strengthens Dbl D Bar Ranch's image as an authority in the industry, but also directly contributes to the global evolution of responsible and sustainable cattle farming. The commitment to social responsibility and community involvement are essential aspects of Dbl D Bar Ranch's legacy, and this is reflected in every decision made on the ranch. Awareness of sustainable practices, the promotion of education, and support for young ranchers are pillars that will help keep the ranch as a reference, not only in quality, but also in contributing to social and environmental development. Dbl D Bar Ranch is not just an example of success in the cattle industry, but also a story of dedication, innovation, and social responsibility. Over more than 2 decades, the ranch has built a solid legacy based on high-quality cattle breeding practices, commitment to sustainability, and a significant contribution to the ranching community. Worldwide, what started as a humble dream of Doyle and Dorothy Sanders has become one of the most prominent names in cattle farming in Texas and beyond, impacting international markets and fostering knowledge exchange on sustainable farming practices. Careful genetic selection, the adaptation of Beefmaster cattle to the Texas climate, and ongoing support for education and the training of young ranchers are just a few of the pillars supporting this legacy. Now, we invite you to follow our channel and continue the journey with us. If you're passionate about cattle farming, want to learn more about the best cattle breeding practices, and wish to understand how farms and ranches are impacting the world, subscribe and stay tuned. In the next video, we'll explore other incredible farmers and ranchers that are making a difference in the industry, with inspiring stories and innovative practices that could change your perspective on cattle farming. Don't miss it, because the next chapter of this story starts now.